Hello my chariots, welcome back to my channel for another pick a card reading that I have for you today. And today's reading is, will your person reach out? Okay, and the advice surrounding whatever that answer may be, whatever comes through tarot today. I do have 3 piles that we can go through, but before I do that, let me just quickly mention that I will be reopening my Etsy shop for the month of September for private readings, okay? So if you are interested, please check in on Sunday, September 4th. I will be restocking. I restock my shop every Sunday, okay, when I'm doing private readings. So Sunday mornings early, Eastern Standard Time, usually around 7:30 a.m., I restock, and I only stock for enough readings that I can handle during the week because I do have other commitments and responsibilities. All right, so I wish this was my full-time job, but it's not. I actually work full-time managing 17, 18 people that directly report into me, so in addition to taking care of my family. So I am very busy, and I just don't have the time that I wish I did to dedicate to private readings. So they are limited and they do sell out quickly. But you can check back. I will make a note on my community page too as well. So if we take a look at the 3 piles that we have today, these cards are coming from the Rumi Oracle deck. Oh, my favorite. You know I love Rumi, the Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. All right, pile 1. You have this card here, Resplendent with Grace. Okay, pile 2, you have the card here, Enter the Garden of Delights. And pile 3, Dance of the Divine Feminine. All right, all are beautiful pictures. So do what you need to do, my chariots, to pick your pile. Close your eyes, go within, okay? Listen to your intuition and go to the pile that you are drawn to. If you are drawn to more than one, that is perfectly fine. That means that there could be messages in the other piles that you may need to hear. And if none of them are resonating with you today, or you go through, pick a pile and listen to the reading, and you are not connecting with my energy, or the reading does not make sense, that's perfectly fine. You can just accept that the reading is not for you. I deal with the collective consciousness in these readings, so you can kindly back out. Go check out one of the other videos that I have uploaded, or one of the other amazing tarot readers that we have out there. There are so many with their beautiful style, their own intuition and interpretation of readings. Surely you will connect with one, if not me. All right, so pick your pile, my chariots, and I will see you there. Hello, pile 1. All right, you were drawn to this beautiful card here, Resplendent with Grace. This is card number 24. So this will be your reading today. Today's reading is, will your person reach out? And the advice that surrounds that answer. Okay, that's what we're looking at today. So I did pull oracle cards already, but before we get started, let's just take that moment to ground ourselves, something that I always love to do. So pile 1, if you can take in a deep breath for me. And just be still for a moment. I want you to quiet your mind. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours, as I always say. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. So pile one, my chariots, I'm always getting you to think about your third eye chakra. I'm always trying to help get you in tune with following your intuition, listening to your inner voice and your inner guidance. Okay? So let's take a look and see what we have here before I pull the tarot. And then I do have some advice cards here that we'll take a look at the end. But we're starting off with this Rumi card, and I do want to read, okay, the Rumi poem that's associated with this card, just because they're so beautiful. All right, again, this is number 24, reduces to 6, so that is the Lovers, all right, Gemini energy. All right, here we are. This is resplendent with grace. Greetings from my heart to you who are always with me, hidden inside as the heart. You are the compass of my life. My course is your way, no matter where I go. You exist everywhere and in everything, always watching over us. My soul brightens in the darkness when I speak your name. Far beyond the body, there is an opening from my heart into yours. Through that opening, I send you secret messages like the moonlight. I polish the mirror of my heart to be your reflection. I make my ear the receiver for the tenderness of your words. You are in the ear. You are in the mind. You are in every burning heart. What am I saying? You are I. This is my way to describe you. Isn't that beautiful? My goodness. All right. Gorgeous. But what am I getting from this card? Okay, in regards to this reading, we are asking, will your person reach out? So I'm feeling there's, a message coming here for both you and your person, pile one. And I do feel that through this relationship, through this connection, you are growing with grace, okay? That there has been some tough lessons, probably, that you are both learning. And you are tackling them as humbly as you can, with integrity, with grace, all right? And you are learning. So I definitely feel like you have grown from this connection, and your person has too, whether you realize that or not, all right? So let's put that here, and then we're going to get started. Let's see what comes through. Number 34, all right, we have occupation. Look at that, gratitude, all right, and this is number 23. Spell, all right, manifestation. And change, number 35. Right. Let me see, how do I want to set these cards up? All right. And let me grab some tarot. I'm using the Heaven on Earth tarot deck today. And this is for pile one, Spirit. Will pile one's person reach out? The Chariot. The Six of Wands. The Eight of Wands. The Three of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And Strength. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords and the Sun. So, will they reach out? Pile one, yes, they will. All right, so I'll answer that question immediately if I can. And then I'll just go into detail of what I think is going on here. Your person wants to manifest change, okay, that is going on here between the two of you. And they want to move forward. They want victory and success, okay? They're looking for happiness. I feel they're really working, pile one, on gathering this strength that they have in order to take action in regards to your situation. If I look at the center of this reading, if I'm looking at the present energy, we have the beautiful Knight of Cups and we have the Six of Wands. So this is talking about victory and success. This is talking about wanting to come forward and wanting to extend this cup, wanting to make this offer. And wanting to be victorious in regards to this. The problem that I have, or at least what I'm feeling from these cards, is there's still a struggle here, I feel, of fear, okay, related to this person's ego. When I'm talking about the Six of Wands, you know, yes, this is a card about victory, but for me, this is always a card that worries about public recognition and external validation. And because of that, pride and ego is always associated with this card. So yes, they want to come forward, but yet I still feel that there's some sort of fear here. And there's usually fear associated with the Knight of Cups as well, because as charming as your person may be, as much as they want to come forward and make this romantic gesture, what is always, you know, what I like to remind my viewers when we're talking about the Knight energy here is especially with the Knight of Cups, we're talking about someone that has a lot of dreams and a lot of fantasies of being successful in being able to reach out to you, pile one. So your person thinks about this a lot. There are dreams here. There are illusions and fantasies. There's imagination here, how your person is going to do this. The problem, though, with the Knight of Cups is that they don't often put action into their imagination, all right? This is where we need the Queen or the King to step in. I'm looking for some grounding energy, and maturity. The Queens are grounding. That's how I look at them. The Kings are mature, all right? The Knights, they are not, all right? And that's the difference. There's definitely the energy of movement, but following through and stabilizing those actions, I feel, is then what becomes difficult. But with the Chariot here and the Three of Cups, your person wants to move forward. I feel that they want to move forward with reconciling. This Three of Cups is all about reconciliation. It's a very positive energy that we talk about celebrations and joy and friendship. And then we also have here the Chariot. Beautiful Cancer energy coming through. This is number 7, though, which is a very spiritual number. All right, we're talking about spirituality and divine intervention. And with the Chariot is making that decision, making an emotional decision where you feel like you're being pulled between two different worlds, okay? But putting your foot down and deciding to move forward here. And we have that coupled with the Three of Cups, which is all about, threes are about abundance. And I did want to point out here, I see a lot of threes, even though we have the number 34 here with 3, the number 23 here with 3, the number 35 here with 3. We have the Three of Swords, okay? We have the Three of Cups. And what is 3? 3 is all about growth. It is about learning. And I said from the very beginning, in regards to your card here, I feel that you are both growing tremendously in regards to this connection, to this relationship. And even though you may have some struggles now and you're wondering and looking if you are going to reconnect with your person, you are still growing. Right? And so is your person. And I feel that it's very important to say in this reading, as part of your advice, that there's a reason right now for the separation between the two of you. It is very important, right? And it is a time where both of you need to be focusing on yourselves, okay? And growing during this time. Growing during this time of separation before your person reaches out. There's change going on here with your person. If we take a look at this card here, this is number 35, which reduces to 8. So we're calling for strength and we're calling for courage. There's something I feel that's changing within your person. And even this card, they're trying to be humble about these changes and they're trying to be grateful about it. But this is also number 23, which reduces to 5. And that is all about, number 5 is about change and it's about conflict. But it is also about learning, because we're talking about that Hierophant, okay, these higher teachings. And even here, this occupation, number 34, reduces to 7, which is the Chariot. So there's just an energy here of growth and abundance that is coming through. And even though I feel that the overall reading, is showing me heartache that has occurred between the two of you, all right? Your person feels heartbroken right now during this time of separation, pile one. But they want this sun, okay? They want this energy of the sun, and this is beautiful divine masculine energy that we're talking about here. Beautiful divine masculine energy that radiates confidence and the power to bring joy and happiness to one's life, all right? And they realize that by not reaching out to you, there's something here that I feel like there's this pit of pain that I feel coming through here, that your person wants to reconcile, that they want to resolve. When we are looking at the future energies of this connection, we have this 2 8s here, all right? And 8s are all about growth, and it's about mastery, and it's about skill, all right? But we're calling in here, I already talked about the Strength card, just from this card of change, and here we have it, this Leo energy, trying to be calm as your person moves through these different changes that are going on in their life, without rage, without anger. They are trying to handle this whole situation with grace, all right? And I feel even with this card here, you know, we're talking about occupation, but someone is really, I feel, working hard, okay? Working hard and working on themselves, all right, to change in different ways. And it could be part of their career and their occupation, you know, that is included. But when I do look at the future energies of the 8 of Wands, I definitely feel that your person is not going to be able to hold back from reaching out, okay? But, and I feel it's going to be at an impulsive time, because when we're talking about the 8 of Wands, that is a swift, fast movement. But there are lots of cards that represent movement here, including this main card of manifestation. So I do feel that your person is trying to manifest you right now as they are working their way through these changes. Here's a feather, all right? So feathers, you may be seeing signs of feathers, all right, in regards to this connection. I'm looking here to see what else. So I do feel that your person will reach out, but it's going to be least expected and at an impulsive time, okay? There, as you can see with the Strength card here, they are gathering the strength in order to take this action. And like I said, I would like to see, you know, some king or queen energy arise from this to show the grounding, or to show the maturity that your person is moving through, so that they will actually follow through. But with the 8 of Wands, I mean, this is rapid. And that's why I feel it'll come at a time that you least expect it. All right? But it's going to happen, I feel, quickly, not in the fact that it's going to happen tomorrow, but quickly when your person actually makes this decision. They're going to do it pretty fast and on a whim, all right? It's not something that's going to be pre-planned. I feel like your person is just going to wake up one day and realize that they need to contact you, and it's going to be something swift and fast. Because I do feel with this present energy here, there's still a struggle here, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's heartache from whatever occurred in the past between the two of you. Your person is carrying a lot of heartache. They realize the gratitude now of how important that you are to them, pile 1. All right? And I feel, again, that's why this separation is so necessary. All right? And this is a battle for them. All right, having to release this pride and ego so that they can move forward and contact you. All right, so let's get some, let me see, I want to get 3 more cards for you. What else in regards to this connection do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know? the Ten of Cups. The Eight of Swords, another 8. Oh, wow. Look at that, and the Two of Cups. So, I don't, you know, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands here, okay, showing me the internal conflict that your person is dealing with. But I feel that, you know, what else do you need to know about this connection? It certainly isn't a problem of how your person emotionally feels for you. We have the Ten of Cups here in this deck. It's represented by perfect success. So there's no doubt to me that when it comes to love and it comes to emotions, I love these cards. Aren't they beautiful? And the emotional feelings that your person has for you, that is not the problem. There are very deep feelings here that your person feels, all right? With the Strength card, there is just this beautiful sense of completion, all right? And they know that they could have this with you, all right? But I feel that that is not the problem. There's a lot of strife here. There's a lot of internal conflict that has occurred in regards to this connection with the Eight of Swords, all right? Here it's represented, the Eight of Swords, as shortened force. You know, this is feeling mentally trapped. So your person is struggling in their mind right now. With this Five of Wands, they're showing me that there's conflict within them that they're struggling with. All right, that they're struggling within their environment right now that prevents them from just automatically reaching out. It certainly isn't the problem of not having feelings for you, okay? The feelings are very much here with this Two of Cups. And I feel with the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups here and wanting this reconciliation, it's like they want to experience this new found love with you again, all right? That is what I'm feeling. So let's get some messages from your person, and then we'll close out with the Oracle cards. So for Pile 1, Spirit, what messages does Pile 1's person have for them at this time? Oops, that one flew out. I'm so sorry I didn't see us for what we are. And I think I mentioned this earlier with this card of gratitude here. You know, it wasn't until this change occurred again, this separation that I feel occurred between the both of you, that your person really began to see what existed. Okay, it could be something that they took for granted, but now they see beyond as they're growing, because lots of growth has occurred between the two of you. Look at soulmates. We are worlds apart, yet I feel so close to you. Okay, so there could be some distance for some of you that complicates the situation, that makes it harder. I feel my hands are tied and there is nothing I can do. So, you know, that I feel is speaking to this Eight of Swords, whatever struggle that they are going on right now with this Five of Wands and this Eight of Swords. There's this feeling that they can't make the changes that you want them to at this time. All right. And I feel like they would love to be able to change things if they could, but now is not the time. All right, they are still growing. All right, they are still growing and they are learning. I feel like they are learning a lot of important spiritual lessons right now. Okay, because of the Chariot being here I see that number 34. My eyes keep going to, which reduces to 7 again. There's something that they need to master, okay, before they step into this power of being able to reach out to you. And the last one, look, this connection defies logic. On the bottom of the deck is, this is not in your head, I feel it too. So I feel like, you know, there's your confirmation. If you feel that it was just you, it's not. I feel that your person is feeling this just as much as you are, all right? They feel this soulmate energy that's coming through here, that they are working through right now. So let's take a look at your oracle cards from Moonology Manifestations. We have here New Moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. And number 10, Neptune and sacrifice. So I feel, you know, your advice, pile 1, for you is to step up and continue to lead your life, all right? You need to continue on in your journey, all right? Maybe you're working very hard right now with this Capricorn energy and this occupation here. Maybe you're focused right now on your career, yourself, improving yourself, which I feel that this is what you need to do. We have the energy of Neptune coming through, which is number 10, and it talks about sacrifice. And I do feel the reason that your person cannot reach out at this exact moment in time is that there are some cycles here that need to wrap up, all right? There's a cycle here that needs to wrap up. And I feel it's a big cycle, okay? So I'm not sure what's going on in your person's life, but I feel whatever that is, it is going to take time, because there's a lot of sacrificing that needs to be done here in order for them to make some of these changes, all right? So yes, they will reach out. It's going to be at a time when you least expect it, okay? It's going to be at a time when you are stepping up for yourself and leading your own life and taking care of you. And this opportunity is going to present itself when you're not even looking. All right. So I'm going to leave the reading there, pile 1. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you for watching. Be sure, if you are new to my channel, to subscribe if you get the chance. Like my videos. Thank you always to my returning subscribers that are here. I always appreciate your energy, and I am comforted by it. So thank you again, and I will see you at the next reading. Hello, pile 2. All right, you chose here, Enter the Garden of Delights. All right, we're looking at one of the oracle cards from the Rumi Oracle deck, one of my favorites. Right, and this is going to be your reading today. We're asking Spirit, will your person reach out? And depending on the answer, the advice around that. All right. So before we get started, let's just take a moment, pile 2, to ground our energies. So if you can take in a deep breath for me at this time. And just be still for a moment. Quiet your mind. I'm looking to connect with your intuition so that I can give you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself, in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power. And I trust my intuition always. All right, so I did pick some oracle cards for the reading, pile 2. We'll get into those in just a second, but let's start out with this Rumi oracle card. This is card number 28, Enter the Garden of Delights. I have to tell you that I have this rush of sexual chemistry, pile 2. Your person wants to enter your garden, all right? I'm sorry, but that's what came through. So I wanted to mention that there is some strong physical need to be with you right now. If you chose this pile, I feel that's what your person has a lot on their mind. But let's see what comes out in the cards. I do feel that there's other things I need to share as well. The first thing that I want to do is I just want to read from the Rumi book, the poem that is associated with this card, because they are so beautiful. And as I mentioned, this is number 28. All right. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains buried in the soil will always endeavor to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prisoner or a tomb. So deep. All right. What am I getting from this card, though? What do I feel in regards to this reading? That brighter days are ahead, pile 2. I do feel that there is some darkness right now, or you feel that when it comes to this connection between you and your person, you're struggling to see the light ahead. You're questioning whether, this person, whether you will ever reconcile, will they ever reach out? And I feel that there's a message here for you specifically today, that things will get better, all right? Your path will light up again, whether you realize it or not, or whether it's not, it may not be the vision that you have or what you're envisioning when it comes to this person. But I do feel that Spirit wants you to know, the universe wants you to know that there's a bright future here waiting for you, all right? And this picture is very green. It's very lush. So keep that in mind, okay, as we go through the reading. But let's take a look now. Let's see what comes through here in regards to your person. For pile 2, will they reach out? Number 16, thoughts. So they sure are thinking about it. All right, they're thinking about it. Let's see. Ooh, extremes. Okay, number 34. Watchtower of the West. Okay, wow. Autumn is coming through, so that may be a sign. And abundance, number 38. All right. And then we have 2 oracle cards I'm going to close out with. But let's get tarot as well. So this is for pile 2, Spirit. Will pile 2's person reach out? So pile 2, will pile 2's person reach out? So we have the Princess of Swords, the Princess of Wands, there's the Emperor, The Princess of Wands and the Emperor. 3 court cards to come out. Pile 2. Very interesting. There's the Wheel of Fortune. There's the Hierophant. And the 5 of Pentacles. On the bottom of the deck, the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. And these 2 came out in pile 1. So pile 2, your person definitely is thinking about reaching out to you. You're constantly on their mind. I feel like they are thinking of different ways, perhaps different ideas on the best approach of reaching out to you. This is number 16, okay? And that represents the Tower, all right, which is about an upheaval. It's about a sudden change. And we also have the 8 of Wands over here, which is about a swift, fast movement. I do feel that divine timing is involved in regards to this connection, which could be what is delaying your person from reaching out. There's something that your person, pile 2, is going through. And when I look at this card of extremes, this is representing the hot moon. But this really, there's something very intense going on here with your person. I feel that they're watching you, pile 2, with this watchtower of the west, and there's this little light shining from this one window up at the top. I feel like they're watching you from afar, that they're keeping an eye on you in some way. Especially with the Page of Swords here. So with the Page of Swords and the Princess of Swords and the Princess of Wands, it could be that children are involved in this connection, all right? And it is these children that your person, I feel, is watching over. This is for some of you. Especially with this Hierophant here, because the Hierophant, this represents a teacher, higher learnings. So I feel like your person is involved in teaching something. Maybe they teach, or they work on some sort of activity where they are working with children in some way. If they don't have children, if that's not the case, I'm feeling they want this newness, this, the Princess of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents communication. The Page of Wands represents wanting to create something new. Both of the pages are very eager to learn more. Both of the pages are very curious. There's a lot of curiosity here. So I do feel that they are still very much watching out and keeping an eye on you. I'm struggling here, though, if they are going to reach out. Definitely with the Eight of Wands, we're talking about communication, and that's a swift, fast movement. With the Six of Wands here, talking about victory and success and wanting to do that. But I'm almost getting this energy of, with this Emperor here, I feel with this Emperor looking in direction of these children, I feel like there might be some sort of foundation that's already in place. And whatever is going on in that foundation, I feel this energy, it's very extreme. Like your person, I feel, is heavily involved in something extreme, where they need to exuberate that authority and keep things aligned, is what I'm feeling. There's this strong energy coming through here about the way your person, pile 2, is publicly recognized. Maybe they are in a position of some sort of leadership authority or some sort of public figure with this Hierophant and Emperor here. I'm really drawn to, I feel like people look up to them in some way. And I'm not sure if it's just their family, their children, or if it is something bigger, as in their job or their career, or the way they're publicly noticed in their environment. But I feel because of that, they have to maintain some sort of structure, some sort of stature that shows that they are victorious and have everything under control. All right. They want to show that they have this abundance, that there is, this is the Hunter Moon, number 38, it reduces to 11, okay, that is justice, which is Libra energy. I feel like they try to show that everything is under control. They give this persona that they have a handle on everything. And yet, with the Five of Pentacles here, there's this strong feeling of loneliness within this person. All right? So, take this how it resonates, pile 2. I almost feel like your person, again, is involved in some lifestyle or some situation that they can't, walk away from at this time. I mean, look how similar. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. We have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. So there's this, we're talking about fire and earth. We're talking about having to remain grounded in a situation in some way. I do feel that autumn can be important here. With the Eight of Wands, it does represent communication, a swift, fast movement, sort of like pile one. I do feel that if they were to reach out, it would be very impulsive, but I still want to get, let me get 3 more cards in regards to the situation, because of this stature that they hold, this position for some reason. That's the energy that's coming through. And with the Wheel of Fortune here, you know, that is about fate and that is about destiny, but that's about the wheel turning in your favor when the time is right. And I do feel that in regards to this situation, this wheel, because of something extreme here, is halted. It's kind of at a stop. And because of the way this person has to present themselves publicly, I feel, let me get more cards, I feel very unsure of whether they would follow through and reach out to you. I'm not saying that you are not on this person's mind. They certainly have thought about it multiple times. They feel very lonely. I feel that they miss you very much. But this card, this Five of Pentacles, is captioned here in this deck. This is the Heaven and Earth deck, as material trouble. So I almost feel like, what is going on here? What is going on in your person's material world that they have to maintain some sort of victory that interferes, pile 2, with reaching out to you? Can we clarify the situation, Spirit? What else is it that pile 2 needs to know about pile 2's person? Will they reach out? Will they reach out to them? So we have strength. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, there could be distance between the two of you with the Two of Wands here in this world that they're holding. Perhaps your worlds apart. Or there's a distance here that complicates the situation. But I always look at this card, you know, holding that world as unfinished business. You know, your person is holding on to this wand. Look at this. Let me just show you. See how this person's holding on to this wand, just like the Emperor is holding on to his staff. Same with the Hierophant. Your person's holding on to this situation, although I feel very much that their persona is that you would never know this. This is something that they're holding on to within them. Their wheels are turning, their wheelhouse. They think about this often. Okay. And this Two of Wands is about creating a plan. It represents like initial steps to a project. How can I do this? How can I make this work? Knowing that I have this, whatever this, you know, this kingdom to that I must control, oversee, I'm responsible for. I cannot let this foundation crumble. Material work. Yeah, I feel that Three of Pentacles. I feel that whatever your person's involved here, whatever they're building, pile 2, and I have the Five of Swords here on the bottom, so there's some sort of competition going on here. All right, your person is competing in different areas of their life where I feel, you know, I'm not sure, you know, this is the energy about winning at all costs. And I feel like that's something that your person is trying to accomplish in this material world right now, in this public lifestyle that they have, or what, public recognition, external validation, or the people that surround them. They are interfering with this connection, all right, because they are still worried about what others would think or how they would perceive this emperor if they were to move forward and try to reach out with you. There's this feeling here with this extreme card that, if they were there's this feeling like if they were to reach out to you, it would be very intense, and I don't know if they want to experience that at this time with all they have going on in this material work, this material world, this material trouble that they have right now in their environments. I do not feel, with this Emperor here holding back pile 2, in this case, I don't feel that your person would reach out at this time. I do feel with the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like what I said from the very beginning, where things will get better. I feel that with this 28, this 10, the wheel needs to turn. So something needs to complete here before the light shines again, okay, for this person. They are pulled in too many different directions right now, and it's certainly that they think about you all the time, and they have these physical desires for you, but yet they hold themselves in this position again that I feel keeps them from being able to reach out to you at this time. So let's see what messages your person has for you. Pile 2. Pile 2's person, Spirit, what messages do they have for Pile 2 at this time? Let's take a look. I know when you are thinking about me, there's thoughts here. So, you definitely can have some sort of energetic connection between the two of you within your mind. There could be some telepathy going on here or something, but there's this connection that you definitely can feel each other when you're thinking about the other. And again, it's this Emperor, that's trying to remain in control, and yet I do feel, Pile 2, that your person's they're watchful of you. They're somehow watching you, however that may be, however that is possible. They're definitely keeping an eye on you. What else? Oh, wow, I love you. If I could change things right now, I would. So again, I feel like your person's in this situation in their environment that they cannot change right now. It's just impossible for them. Can we hold hands? This is showing me that physical need that they have. And I always say that too with the Five of Pentacles, that this is a card of physical need because we're talking about material world. And there's always a loneliness here. And I feel, a loneliness, missing someone, feeling left out in the cold. So I do feel like there's this physical craving for you. Let's get one more. Love always finds a way. right, on the bottom of the deck. You woke me up. So, you know, this extreme card can also just be representing the intensity of the extreme feelings that the both of you have for one another, this intense connection. It's very fiery, very passionate, very hot. That's what's coming through here. Let's take your oracle cards before we close out the reading. So we have full moon in Aquarius, be real, and Gemini, I think. Isn't that so? This whole this whole reading is based on your person thinking about you, right? I feel that they think about you all the time and that they're actually borderline obsessed. We have number 15 here, which is the devil energy, devil card. And Gemini is all about communication and thinking. And there's so many signs here showing me how your person is thinking about wanting to reach out to you. I feel that they won't for most of you. And if for some of you that they do, it will be very impulsive, okay? Very last minute, if that were the case. There's a struggle here. There's a struggle here, pile 2, for your person to be real. All right, full moon in Aquarius energy coming through. And I do feel that this is someone that we're talking about that wears masks. All right, they have to wear masks in order to maintain some sort of lifestyle or situation. But, you know, the advice for you here is to stick, you be real. Don't change because of this person, all right? The universe wants you to know that you need to continue to be true to yourself. And I feel that the big message here is that your person thinks about you all the time. You know, I feel like they're almost in this world far away from you, constantly thinking about you, right? And it's almost like you're unreachable to them, you know, with this watchtower, and yet there's this very extreme connection that the two of you have. It could be very spiritual. We have number 34 here, which reduces to 7, and 7 is such a spiritual number in tarot. All right, so pile 2, that's where I'm going to leave the reading. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you again for watching. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe if you like what you see, and thank you for all my returning subscribers. I'm always comforted by your energy and you being here. All right, I'll see you again at the next reading. Hello, pile 3. All right, you chose here from the Rumi Oracle card deck here, this Dance of the Divine Feminine. All right, beautiful picture, and this is going to be your reading today. We are asking Spirit, will your person reach out, and what is the advice around that, depending on what the answer is and what comes through in tarot and oracle cards today. All right, so before we get started, let's just take that moment to clear our energy. So pile 3, can you take in a deep breath for me? And just quiet your mind for a second. I'm looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can give you the messages that you need to hear today. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust my intuition always. Right, I'm really looking for you to focus on your third eye chakra and connect with that inner voice, your inner light, pile 3. So let's get started. I do have oracle cards that I already picked, so we will get into those in a second. But if we take a look at this beautiful card here, Dance of the Divine Feminine. Now, a few things are coming through in regards to the connection between you and your person. First off, your person can be working on connecting with their divine feminine energy, all right? They could be working on trying to be more open with their emotions, okay? Opening up their heart more, all right? Letting themselves feel more, all right? That certainly can be a possibility. The dance of the divine feminine. It's possible that the two of you right now have been doing a dance around one another, all right? You know, there's this dance and things aren't set in stone, things aren't straight. So you may feel that, you know, it's some sort of dance that the two of you are experiencing with one another at this point in your journey. And then also just the beautiful divine feminine energy coming through. Your person can very much see you as the Empress right now. But before I move on, take a look at the other oracle cards and see what comes through. Let's just read from the book, the poem associated with this card from Rumi, because I love them. And it is number 42, which reduces to 6. That is the Lovers. Okay, we're talking about Gemini energy here. And let's see. If a tree could move from one place to another, it would not suffer the pain of the saw or the oppressive wounds. If the sun and the moon stood still like the rocks, they could not offer brilliance. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow, remaining still like seawater. When the seawater rises to become a cloud, it loses its bitterness and pours the rain of sweetness. I have given you only a few examples. You can figure out the rest. Break away from the self and enter the kingdom of love. All right, and that's pretty deep as well, either for you or your person, depending on what's going on in your scenario, pile 3. It may be time for you to break away from a situation or this person, or your person may be feeling like that in order to move forward and grow. All right, so take that how it resonates. But let's get in and look at the other oracle cards and see what else comes through. So we have Mature Woman here, and this is number 6. So again, we have that Lovers energy coming through from the Lovers card, Gemini energy, Mature Woman. So it is possible that you may be older than this person by a few years, or in general. It could be possible that there is a mature woman that surrounds, is involved in this connection in some way, or motivates or influences your person. But let's see what else we have. So we have number 5 here, Growth. And then we have Familiar here, Guardian. And then we have Beauty here, card number 20. So let's see, I do have 2 others. We'll look at these at the end. Let's grab some tarot. So this is for pile 3, Spirit. Pile 3's person. Will they reach out? Will they reach out to pile 3? Will they reach out, Spirit, to pile 3? So we have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, The Knight of Wands. The Eight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. And on the bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. What am I getting? Your person's very stubborn, pile 3. All right. And they're trying to hold out from reaching out to you. Now, what are they learning from this? Nothing at this point. And that's what I need to point out, that this is the lesson that they are learning. Okay. So unfortunately, pile 3, your person is, the big feeling that I'm getting here, your person is trapped. They are not, and this is where the stubbornness comes in, because I feel that they are not opening themselves to learn the lesson, the cycle that they need to learn. All right. And the cycle is them being able to meet you and other people that they've been in relationships. You know, this is just in general, that I feel this is someone that struggles with keeping their emotions and vulnerability at not showing them, keeping them sort of locked up, and not taking that risk when it comes to relationships. And what I feel is going on here is that your person is in the middle of this cycle that they need to learn. And if you continue to reach out to this person, pile 3, and this is a strong message coming through, if you continue to reach out to this person and be the one to give, they are not going to learn the lesson that they need to. So, you know, here's the advice for both of you. You, and what I'm seeing here, all right? I'm looking at this dance of the divine feminine. I'm looking at this mature woman. I'm looking at this Queen of Pentacles, right? You must, and I'm even looking at this card of beauty, because this is how your person sees you. You must stand in this power, all right? You must stand in this power and remind yourself of who you are, that you are the divine feminine in this situation, all right? And oftentimes with the Lovers, a choice is involved. And I feel in this case, pile 3, your person has basically, they're used to people coming to them, all right? They somehow live in this world that they don't feel like they need to give as much. And I really do believe that that is, it's not malicious, okay? It is not anything malicious, and it's not with ill intentions that your person acts like this. I strongly believe, because of this Four of Cups that's here, that your person was conditioned whether that's just from a family bloodline that has been passed down through generations, whether it's been them shutting down because of experiences from a past relationship or the way they were raised. Okay, so they don't mean to do this, but I feel that and this is all because of fear, really. It's fear of a rejection and an abandonment, that your person is afraid to open themselves up and give. We're talking about 6 here. We're talking about the Lovers. We're talking about unconditional love. And your person has this fear of doing this. So because of that, I feel that for most relationships, and this is all kinds, we're not just talking about romantic ones, your person has been lucky enough with this Knight of Wands energy, because I do feel that this is someone that is either very good looking, very charismatic, very charming, very attractive, with this beauty card here. In some way, maybe their energy is very attractive as well, that they draw people into them without them having to put in the effort to give back, right? But I have to admit that this is a very lonely feeling that your person carries with this 5 of Pentacles, all right? I mean, I'm seeing here that they do miss you very much. They miss you very much, pile 3. With the 5 of Pentacles here as the center of the reading, coupled with this Queen of Pentacles. But you're fine. And I don't mean you're fine because I feel that you're hurting inside, but they see you as doing fine, as this Queen of Pentacles. And there's this stubbornness here that I'm talking about that, I feel that this is part of their growth. And that's why we have this card here, number 5, which 5 is all about the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, but that is a higher learning, it's higher teachings, okay? And it does talk about tradition and core values, and I feel that that's something that your person, that is what this growth is about, because they need to release that. Because I feel that they're coming, and I do feel with you that there was some sort of trigger here, or some sort of connection where they're finally in a place where they're realizing that the way their past behavior has been is not helping them to succeed and grow in the way that they want, because they still feel very empty, right? They still feel very empty. They still feel very lonely. They feel lost. They feel bored, and they feel unfulfilled. And they feel that the easiest way to fulfill themselves is by drawing people in, allowing people to come to them because of this fear. It's all based on fear. They're scared. They're scared to open up. They're scared to let down these walls. They're scared to trust. I feel, with this familiar, this guardian, I feel that spirit has their back, that spirit has been watching over them, they have nudged them in some way, because this card here of beauty is number 20, and that's all about judgment. So we're talking about an awakening here. We're talking about having to make that choice, though, okay? Because awakening is about hearing that call, but also answering it. And I feel that this is someone that is not changing things within themselves. There's this growth here that is needed. All right, look, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. And I feel that, your person feels for some reason, and this is going on in their mind, right? This is going on in your person's wheelhouse, that they feel that they perhaps are even strong by not allowing to feel that the way that they've collaborated, the way that they feel that teamwork and the way growth is working for them. And it's truly not, because they're still, the center energy that exists for your person is still loneliness and unfulfillment. And I feel that meeting you, they realized, that you are the Empress. You are the divine feminine in this relationship. Okay? And they see that. And I feel that the mature woman is here is because you are more emotionally mature. Okay? And you are more willing to be open to talk about feelings and how you feel with this person, while I feel your person needs that from you and wants to hear that from you, because I feel that that's what they crave, but yet they don't return, they don't give back. And that's what this lesson is all about, that they have to be willing to open up. They have to be willing to let down these walls for whatever their situation, is, and what has occurred in their past. That is the lesson that is here for your person, okay? So when we're talking about, will your person reach out? No, they're waiting for you to reach out to them. And maybe you've done it already a couple times, and that fulfills them temporarily. But they're not happy where they are. Look at the Seven of Pentacles. Right here, success unfulfilled. The Seven of Pentacles is about someone that takes a step back and is evaluating where they are in life. They want to reap rewards that haven't been given to them yet. But yet, I feel that all they offer you is this Knight of Wands energy. And honestly, in the end, it saddens them and it exhausts them, because I feel that they are very aware of their behavior. And I feel that their behavior has caused many broken hearts, okay, throughout their journey, including their own, though. The Knight of Wands, very passionate, very raw, okay? So I feel like there's this raw energy, this fire and desire that they have for you. There's a beauty here with this card of beauty. I feel that they find you extremely attractive, very beautiful, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. I mean, they see you. I feel like, they see you as you have it all. Like you got it going on is what I'm feeling here. You have this pentacle and you're in control. Okay? Like you're doing well for yourselves. They love the way that you carry yourself. Right? They love the way you look. They love the beauty within you and without, though, Yet they feel that you're very wise in some way, however that is. They feel that you're very intelligent. I feel like they connect with you in some level of intellect or the mind. It's not just physical looks that they're attracted to here. But the bottom line is, because you have yourself in a position where you wear your heart on your sleeve and you've been able to come forward and express to this person how you feel, there's this feeling that comes through that they've almost, I don't want to say washed their hands clean of what they need to do, but there's this strong feeling that I feel that they pull people in when they need to, with their personality, with their energetic behavior, their energy. And this is how they've always been able to, this is why they've been able to get so far as where they are in life, but yet why they are still so unfulfilled, because they're not giving back, they're just taking, right? And that's like an energetic vampire, right? And it's one thing to take, but then to give. But when this person's not able to return love, to return feelings, to return being honest, to return just leveling up and giving you what it is that you need as this divine feminine, that's where things are lost. And that is the cycle that your person is in. All right. Can I clarify the situation, Spirit? What else is it that we need to know here? What else is it that we need to know? Pile 3. What else do we need to know? Yeah, the 3, they're heartbroken. They carry a lot of pain within them, pile 3. They're heartbroken. And it's very sad. The 7 of Cups. Yeah. And the King of Pentacles. Wow. And that's the thing. So we have the King and the Queen here of Pentacles. So, I mean, they see you as this match. They really do. I mean, they see it and they feel it. Right? The problem is sometimes with the King of Pentacles, though, they want their cake and they want to eat it too. And I hate to describe it that way. And we even have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is showing me the emotion that's here, but it's not stable. And even in the center of this, it's showing me the options, like illusionary success. Like your person thinks that they're doing fine, and perhaps they have these options because I feel that they could draw in others. But, you know, when you think of these other options, and even if it is other people, it doesn't fulfill them in any way, pile 3. So they are still heartbroken. They still carry this void within them. And I think the struggle is them realizing that they need to change within themselves in order to turn this wheel, to turn this cycle into a new one. All right? So for you, for this group, I think what's especially important that's coming through here that you need to know, pile 3, is that you need to stand in this power. And I feel that there are times where you may be too hard on yourself, pile 3, within expectations of yourself, because I do feel that you know this about your person. And you may be experiencing, you know, you may be trying to be gentle with yourself, like, well, why do I need to hold back? If I want to express myself, I'm going to do that. And I fully understand that. Trust me. And you have your own free will. So you can always, you know, you have the choice to do what it is that you want to do. So if you ever feel that you need to express yourself to your person, you certainly have the right to do that. The question in this reading is, will your person reach out? And I'm telling you that they're waiting for you, and that they usually wait for you. And if you want to help your person learn this lesson, then your advice in today's reading is to continue down this path. You are not helping your person grow. All right? You are not helping your person grow, and you are not helping your person to realize what is truly causing that void in their soul. All right? You are being asked here to remain as the Empress and stand in this divine power and let this person come to you, no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes. And while that happens, you are not to stop living your life, okay? And you are to move forward, just like this Queen of Pentacles, because you can handle this, right? Follow your intuition. Look at this card here with the black cat Cats may be a sign for you, or kittens. I feel that as the divine feminine, you have certainly put in the effort that is needed in regards to this situation. You need to live your life and let this person grow up and level up and become this mature King of Pentacles that they are meant to be. This Knight of Wands behavior that they constantly fluctuate in is not rewarding to them. And that's why the Seven of Pentacles sits right here. Success unfulfilled, because they know it only temporarily makes them feel better for that like split second in time, and then they're right back to square one again. All right, so let's get messages from your person. So pile 3, Spirit, pile 3's person, what messages does pile 3's person have for pile 3 at this time? I love the way you make me laugh. What are you waiting for? Do you see what I'm saying? Wow. Energy never lies. And that's the thing. And I feel that that's what's very frustrating for you as the divine feminine in this situation. I do feel that there's this strong energetic connection here, and you feel your person, and I feel that you know when they are taking from you, and you know it, and I feel a lot of times you don't stop it because you feel so deeply for this person, and yet at the same time I feel like this is what this person needs most right now. My soul knows what it wants. I need closure. Our souls are meant to be together, right? But at what cost and at what expense is your person willing to put forth the effort, pile 3? Or are they just expecting you to do all the work? And when it comes to this divine connection, this spiritual connection that you're in with this person, how much work have you put in versus how much work have they really put in? Have they done the soul searching that they need? Have they come to the realization of what they need to change within them so that they can receive this closure? Because the journey that they're on right now and the way they allow, how can I say this? They're very, what am I trying to say? When it comes to their energy and the way they utilize it, there's some poor judgment here is what I'm trying to say. And they know it, but yet I feel like they choose not to change it for fear of what lies ahead. So from your oracle cards for Moonology Manifestations, we have last quarter moon in Virgo, attend to the details, and Libra, I balance. And I think that's very important, okay? This is very important because we're talking about number 19, which has to do with the sun, which is that beautiful divine masculine energy, right? And the divine masculine needs to realize that they have to be balanced in order for them to feel fulfilled. All right? They have to stop taking from everyone. All right? That's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. And they're no further along than when they started this journey. All right? And for you, pile 3, you need to attend to the details, meaning as the Empress, you need to see, open your eyes and really see with this intuition here, what's going on. And understand that even though your person is not being malicious and they're not acting in this manner to intentionally hurt people, they are. And that still needs to change, okay? And you need to be aware of that, and you need to be in control of your power and your energy. And you need to stop reaching out to this person. And not worry about the fear of if this person never does. Because if they don't, that's just another cycle that they're living in, that they're going to repeat. You need to move forward. All right, so I'm going to end the reading here, pile 3. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you again for watching. I'm always thanking my returning subscribers because their energy here is always so beautiful. And if you are new and you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, like my videos, and turn on that notification so that you know when I'm uploading the latest content. All right, I'll see you at the next reading.